The year was 2020. That was the year where Cyberpunk 2077 hype was at an all-time high, and so I went on a quest to fill my life with anything and everything to do with that genre. Whether it be listening to synthwave music, watching great movies like the Blade Runner series, or playing video games that were set in that far future. Games like Ruiner and the Shadowrun games helped fill that void, but as great as those were, I still wasn't satisfied. That was until I played Huntdown. To say Huntdown left a lasting impression on me that will live with me for the rest of my life is an enormous understatement. Huntdown is a side-scrolling action game created by Easy Trigger Games and published by Coffee Stain Publishing, who, if you don't know Coffee Stain, are involved with the Goat Simulator games and Satisfactory and all sorts of other games. The game is a thrilling, action-packed game that does a great job of paying homage to games from the 16-bit era, but does the right things to stay and feel modern and fresh. If you're seeing what I'm seeing on screen, the first thing you notice when you boot up the game or watch the trailers is the striking pixel art. Every level is painstakingly detailed. Like, I cannot begin to imagine how long it took to draw the backgrounds and foregrounds and the character sprites. I swear to you, I fell in love immediately and am confident that this game will never visually age poorly because of it. I mean, for fuck's sakes, look at it. What also might be obvious is that the game is set in a Blade Runner / cyberpunk kind of world, far in the future dystopian stuff going on all over the place, which, as I said in the beginning, is exactly what I was looking for during the wait for 2077, and this game gave me everything I wanted in that department. It even has a huge flying blimp, just like in the first Blade Runner. Okay, so I've gushed about how the game looks, but now I need to talk about how it plays. I am over the moon, and happy to report that it plays wonderfully. The controls are tight and responsive. Controlling the 3 characters feels great. You can pick between 3 bounty hunters, each having their own unlimited ammo pistol and throwing weapon that is also unlimited, but has a cooldown when used. As a bounty hunter, the objective of the game is to eliminate gang members, picking up tons of different weapons along the way, like assault rifles, rocket launchers, shotguns, miniguns, grenades, etc. Each level ending with a boss that you have to defeat. I must say that the vast majority of the bosses in the game are super memorable and do a good job with standing out from one another. What's also neat is that the game can be played co-op with a friend, so if you want to go bounty hunting with a buddy, you can do that. I never got to try that option though, because I have no friends. Sag. Right, I can't talk about this game without talking about the music. Holy motherfucking shit. Inject the OST into my veins, it is that fucking incredible. It, honest to God, just makes mowing down enemies and jumping around the level so fun. And in my opinion, would make the game feel soulless without it. I love it. Now, if I'd have to talk about drawbacks, then I'll admit that I struggle to come up with any. It's short, which isn't personally a problem with me because I prefer short games, but I know a lot of folk like their games to be 20 hours long or what have you. But this isn't that. And to be fair, it isn't trying to be. The game can also be really difficult, so if you're looking for a chill game to relax with, this ain't it. But it's fair in its difficulty, and doesn't bullshit you with cheap deaths if you die it's because you messed up and not the game. Yeah man, I really can't think of any negatives. Usually I get easily frustrated at difficult games, but for whatever reason this game is different. I got a bit upset at some bosses, yes, but I never quit. I kept going because I wanted to see and hear what was after it. It kept me motivated, and hell, I just spent an entire video explaining why. At the end of the day, I have to give all the props in the world to Easy Trigger and the work they put in to create this absolutely fabulous game. If they ever decide to make a sequel, then I wish them all the best with that because I have no idea how they will top this. But hey, I'm not against them trying.